What's up guys, Arel here of Tech, and Xiaomi has plastered its 11 series of smartphones with the launch of the 11 Lite 5G NE, 11T, and 11T Pro. What we have for this review is the most powerful one in the series, the 11T Pro. For something priced under 30,000 pesos, it offers a screen with 120Hz refresh rate, a Snapdragon 888 chipset, up to 12 gigs of RAM, 108 megapixel main camera, and 5000 mAh battery with 120 fast charging. Is this the device worth getting? Find out in our full review. First, let's talk about the design. The 11T Pro looks just like any other premium flagship smartphone but also identical with the 11T. It has an all-aluminum frame with a glass back with a brushed metal-like finish. The sides are curved while the top and bottom are flatter. It has a decent thickness and is a bit hefty at 204 grams. We do recommend using the clear jelly case though, as the back panel attracts smudges and fingerprints like crazy. Our 11T Pro is in the meteorite gray color but is also available in moonlight white and celestial blue. It's got a large screen on the front with thin bezels and a hole punch at the top for its 16 megapixel selfie camera. Just above it in the bezel is the earpiece. Flipping on its back and you will see the large camera module that houses the triple rear camera setup. Also found here are the AF sensors, microphone for video recording, and the triple LED flash. For buttons and ports, on the right side are the power/select button that also doubles as a fingerprint scanner and the volume keys. The buttons are firm and clicky and easy to reach as they are placed near the center of the frame. Up top are the IR blaster, the secondary microphone, and one of the Harman Kardon powered stereo speakers. Below is the dual SIM card tray, main microphone, USB-C port, and the other loudspeaker. Overall, it's a beautiful and well-made device. It's easy to grip, but since it's tall, it will require both hands for easier navigation. Moving to its display, the 11T Pro features a large 6.67 AMOLED screen with Full HD Plus resolution or equals to 395 ppi, HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision support, a 120Hz adaptive refresh rate, and a 480Hz touch sampling rate. Now for protection, it has Corning Gorilla Glass Victus with a screen protector pre-installed, which is always a nice touch. The screen is sharp, vibrant, and produces punchy colors. It doesn't have a curved screen but it feels immersive thanks to its slim bezels. It also features anti-flicker mode to reduce eye strain and color scheme option with the adaptive colors to allow it to adjust to ambient lighting. What we really enjoy is the AI image engine that adds enhancements to photos and videos. When it comes to audio, we have two dedicated loudspeakers, one at the top, one at the bottom. This is better than the more common secondary speaker with uneven outputs. The result is a balanced audio that is loud and clear. It won't replace your external speakers though, but it is great for gaming and streaming content. There's no 3.5mm headphone jack though, and there's no USB-C adapter, so you might have to purchase your own or get a wireless headphones. For software, it runs on MIUI 12.5.5 based on Android 11. It's a clean UI that is easy on the eyes and easy to use. It has a security app, storage cleaner, memory cleaner, Facebook cleaner, app lock, its own diagnostic tool, dual apps, second space, network tester, privacy, and game turbo. Pre-installed apps are also present though, like Amazon, Facebook, TikTok, WPS Office, IQWE, LinkedIn, 92, and Booking.com, but these can be easily uninstalled. When it comes to its storage, we're getting 256 gigs of UFS 3.1 storage, which is more than enough for most users. Powering the 11T Pro is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 888 SoC with Adreno 660 GPU and up to 12 gigs of RAM. Performance, as expected of a flagship device, is great. No lags or choking when launching apps and multitasking. Gaming is not an issue as we can play our favorite games, including demanding ones like Genshin Impact and its highest graphics settings at 60 frames per second. Warming can be felt in the area beside the camera but not to the point of being uncomfortable. We can even game without the need for a case. For numbers, check out these benchmark scores that we got. So one of the features of this device is its cameras. It has a 108 megapixel main, an 8 megapixel ultra-wide, and a 5 megapixel telemacro. For selfies, there's a 16 megapixel front camera. Camera performance does a pretty good job considering that there's no OIS, has a fast autofocus, and can easily adapt to different scenarios. Shots taken in bright conditions have plenty of details, high dynamic range, and accurate colors. Even with a 5 megapixel sensor, macro shots look sharp and have these nicely implemented blur effects. Portrait shots, on the other hand, are also nicely done and have the option to adjust the blur effect later in the gallery. As for night mode, the shots taken look like they are naturally illuminated rather than boosted brightness. However, details are a bit muddy and noise is still present, but only visible when you zoom in. For selfies, shots taken in bright conditions have decent sharpness and natural colors. Portrait effect also works great. When shooting indoors in artificial lighting, shots still looks bright with good colors, although the details are not that clean when zoomed in. Selfies in the dark look soft and muddy with a lot of noises. When it comes to video recording, it can shoot up to 8K at 30 frames per second or 4K at 60 frames per second. There's also an option to optimize colors for 4K HDR10 Plus for devices that supports the format. Quality is great, details are clear, colors are accurate, has good dynamic range, and surprisingly, the stabilization is great. When it comes to connectivity, it features dual SIM with 5G, fast Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, NFC, GPS, and IR blaster. The battery is also large at 5000 mAh battery with 120 watt fast charging, which can provide a whole day of use even with heavy gaming or 120Hz refresh rate. The PC Mark Work 3.0 battery benchmark rated it at 14 hours and 22 minutes, while our standard video loop test, which involves playing 1080p video on loop, 50% brightness, and volume in airplane mode turned on with headset plugged in, and refresh rate set to 60Hz, and we got a 27 hours of playback. Both of these are solid results. Now to conclude this video, powerful smartphones are common nowadays. Every year we get a handful of flagships with great performance, really good cameras, and big battery. And most of the time they are expensive. This is where Xiaomi has always stood out, offering powerful premium devices at the prices that won't break the bank. The 11T Pro is another good example, considering that you can get the 8 gigs plus 256 gigs of internal storage variant for 27,990 pesos and the 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage variant for 29,990 pesos. As of now, it is the most affordable Snapdragon 888 powered smartphone in the Philippines, and for that budget, this is one of the best smartphones you can buy. So what do you guys think about the Xiaomi 11T Pro? Are you getting one for yourself? Well, do let us know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads, and be sure to visit youtube.com for the latest tech news and reviews. This has been Rel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.